My name is Ken Packer. I work at CW Valley Co-op, Comstock, Wolverton, Minnesota. I'm the agronomist and I also run the applicator. Basically, we handle small grains and row crops, corn, soybeans. We bought this Apache. It was a demo. It's an 05. This is the third season I've run it now. Now, there were a number of factors that we looked at when we wanted to buy a new machine. My biggest thing was simplicity and lightweight, and the Apache met both of those. The sprayers I've had in the past, I've had for ground rigs, they've all been hydrostatic. This is the first mechanical one we've had. The big thing here with this being mechanical drive versus the hydrostatic, you're running wide open, full RPMs all the time to get your hydraulic pressure. This, I can bump up the gear and throttle back, save on fuel, which is huge now. The first year, dry conditions, I was probably burning half the fuel I was in our other machine. If it's good going, I might bump up to fifth gear and throttle back, especially in small grain if I'm going that kind of speed, maybe 14, 15, even 16 miles an hour. Otherwise, if I run in fourth, it just depends how hard it's pulling in the field. Doing some corn today, I was running in fourth gear, probably going 12 to 13, running 2100 RPMs. Even when conditions are fit around here, a lot of the hydrostatic machines are leaving tracks that this one won't. The first season I had this, just ran singles because it was dry. I had duals, but I never put them on. The second season we got wet, I put the duals on and it made a world of difference. So now even when conditions are fit, I run the duals and I'm seeing a lot less track damage. The more I run it, the more I like this machine. There really isn't anything I don't like. Farmers will look at it and they'll just assume it's a four-wheel drive. You tell them it's mechanical two-wheel and they don't believe you. A lot of people just think you have to have four-wheel drive. Until you drive it, you don't realize it. It takes a little, you're used to a hydrostatic machine, you get into this, it seems different at first, it's weird, you get used to it. Once you get used to it, you don't want to go back. At least that's my opinion. As far as the ride goes on the machine itself, it rides as good, if not better, than anything I've driven. It handles the bumps as well as any sprayer I've been in. The thing that impresses me the most as far as ride goes, not only the machine, but the way the boom carries itself. The boom carries very well. And now that I have the auto boom control, the boom height, it's one less thing to worry about. You just go. It's a lot, you don't even know it's there. It rides so nice. It's amazing how well that tracks across the field, lateral ditches, diagonal ditches, at speed. It handles any ditch far better than you ever could yourself. It's going to save on the boom in the long run, big time. Well, as far as maintenance goes, hydrostatic machine worries me. You have it, say, 3 seasons. You have 3 wet years in a row. You're boring through mud day after day after day. It's running hot. You're wondering how long the wheel motors are going to last. Am I going to blow a hose? How much downtime am I going to have? Am I going to be able to get the parts I need to fix it? Where this mechanical drive like this, if something breaks, which is very seldom, you can fix it yourself relatively quick and get going again. The more I run it, the more I like it. As far as I'm concerned, it's the best machine out there that I've ever driven. You're seeing more and more every year, and there's a reason.